We are so excited to be here on a craft day. Of course, we're celebrating an incredible today's special with our Spectrum Noir set to get you started in the watercolor trend. And did you know you can actually use those amazing aqua markers on your stamps? And we are getting ready for Halloween. These are the coolest Halloween stamps I think I've ever seen. Not just Halloween, we do have some floral, and we love our artist, your artist, Sheena. She designs for all of us. Look at these gorgeous die and stamp sets you're getting today, $19.95. It's like
I've never
Dia de los Muertos.
Anything like this.
They're amazing.
It is Dia de los Muertos, as they say. Now, within each set, because you're going to have to choose here, and I'll warn you, I am worried this is going to be the most popular. Now, can you see what you get is, I pinched the actual stamp off. You get the stamp and then the die cut to be able to cut out that design. So, for example, on this card here, can you see you've stamped the skull, we've then stamped the extra little bits to go around it. Then, to save you having to cut all of that out, you then get the die cut. Now, it's useful to have the die cut with the skull, where it really comes into its own as we move along the other ones. This is the union of souls. Imagine having to die cut this piece yourself. I mean, this would be so detailed. Imagine all these little pieces you'd have to die cut. Move along a little bit further. What about doing your own skeletons? Now, how fun and how different, but how intricate are all these little die-cut pieces? You can just die-cut the whole skeleton. He is there or she is there at your fingertips. And then if you're, if you're wanting to play it a little bit cooler, so you're still wanting that same sort of Day of the Dead look, but you're not wanting to go full out with the skulls and the skeletons, then we've got the floral designs in here as well, where you've got again, you can stamp with these designs and then you can die cut with them over top of your stamped pieces, right? Now I'm going to go straight into demoing it, because I think when you see it, that's when you'll really start and appreciate it, okay?
And as you're watching, Sarah, you can call on our phone line. We pulled it up for you down there on the bottom. And remember, everything today is shipping to you for $5, your entire craft order. So if you picked up our today's special, our amazing value today's special, everything in the entire day is going to ship to you for $5, whether it's teeny tiny little dies or little stamps, our entire jumbo today's special, or these amazing die and stamp sets, everything $5.
Right, I've inked them up.
Okay.
These are our rocker blocks as well, which we've got coming up later in the hour, but it gives you that perfect transfer. Then what you can do is you can take the additional pieces and we can say, right, I'm now going to stamp this over top of his head, you see? And then this is just going to stamp over the top part. Or you can build up some of the little flowers, and again, you're just going to build up this skull however you want it to look. And remember, you can go off the side a little bit. It's not a problem. And then all we do, once we've got the design as we want it to look, then you bring in the matching dies, which are going to support it. And the die is just going to place over the top, hold it in place, and then we're ready to die cut that out to save you actually having to work out, where am I going to do the cutting? How am I going to do the cutting? No. Do I want to be bothered with doing the cutting? No, you don't.
Can't I even do the cutting, to be able to do it like that. And what you're going to see here is the ever popular Gemini, which we only have a handful. I was talking to our crafting expert, Marisa, and she said, I think you're the only one on the entire day who's even going to have enough Gemini to be able to sell. So if you see this, you want it, gotta have it, and gotta get it before we're sold out.
And this is the thing. I haven't had to hand crank that. These dies, they will work with every different brand of die cutting machine that is out there on the market. But use it with your Gemini and you're not going to have to do all that hand cranking. It's going to be super simple. Right, let's have a look. I don't know, where's my pokey tool at?
The pokey thing.
Right, so all of this has been die cut and embossed. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to move it over here and I'm going to add a little bit of colour. So if we're working with our aqua pens, for example, from the today's special, all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of glycerin onto my dauber, and we'll cover all of these techniques in the DVD, pick up the colour, and then look what happens. We can use them to just shade up around our skull here like this. And you can just be colouring, whether you want to colour direct onto them, however you want to achieve this look. Look how quick and easy that was. And then all I've done with these ones is actually just build little bits of colour around the outside and then added in the detail on these.
Because all of the detail is in the stamp, and all you are literally doing is like colouring by number, basically. But when you have our today's special with those beautiful aqua markers, you can use those and they blend perfectly to give you that gorgeous watercolor look. $9.98. The skeleton is the most popular, and everybody wants that dancing skeleton. I like it.
And I just think, do you know, whether it's for Halloween, whether it's for Day of the Dead cards, they're just different. I can guarantee you won't have seen anything quite like this.
It looks like he's wearing sunglasses. He's like the coolest skeleton ever.
But they work great with your really dark shades. They look great if you really, really want to mush them up a little bit.
Yes.
Now, should I take you through all the different designs we've got again, just quickly before we finish up so you can choose?
Any one that you choose is $19.95. You can get it home for $9.98, and everything today, all of your crafts are an extra flex on your HSN card. So that makes it, I don't know, I'm guessing $8 and something probably to get that home with that extra flex.
Now, I will tell you, as we're looking at these, when Sheena designed these sets, first, Sheena's our resident in-house artist. She actually designed these to all work together. It was one big collection. We just split it down to make it affordable. So you've got the skull, or you can go for that fabulous union of souls. Now these, look, when you stamp this, imagine having to cut it out, but you don't have to, because you've got the die cut ready to go to die cut the detail and all of those little word stamps to finish this off. Now,
and this hat and bridal veil fit perfectly on the dancing skeleton.
They do indeed. Everything. This is why, really, you know, I know that for Halloween, some people just want to spend 20 bucks and give it a go.
Sure.
Other people go, do you know what? I love this look.
Yes.
There is nothing else like it. Imagine die cutting this. There's nothing else like this out there for you to be able to die cut these, and whether you're adding them as little embellishments or like the card that I showed you before, or how hip does he look there with his little hat on? Like you say, if you mix this with the previous set, it looks fabulous. And then those florals, do you know, and it's all about how far do you want to take it. Do you want to do Day of the Dead, but happy style, 60, grooving 60s, Day of the Dead, the skeleton with his little hat. And you can see how all of the sets work together perfectly. Now, I knew, I'm just seeing how many people are getting this, I knew this is something you would love. Sheena, our artist, she's so popular when we bring her designs here. She's one of our resident in-house artists over in the UK.
She's incredible.
She's a crafter who is an artist. So she can picture what the finished card is going to look like, and then she works backwards to give you all the tools to achieve that look if you're a regular crafter at home like me. Not an artist, but you want the look.
Sure. Well, you can get the look and then all of the beautiful coloring and water